Hey guys, what's up? Yeah, I know it's a Friday. I know it's a Friday. I like to schedule these little videoings on Wednesday, but I had kind of like a busier than usual day on Wednesday, and then I was kind of not feeling super great, and then all day yesterday, I was like a sneezy mofo, and I just thought, ugh, I don't want to try and make a vid and then like totally sneeze in your ears for the entirety of it. And also sneezing in ears just sounds super disgusting. So didn't want to go down that route. So here I am on a Friday. And I know so many of you guys have been holding on to your viz, just waiting and wondering if any of these units are cool to pull. And you know what? I really thank and respect that commitment. I think that's really awesome that you all have just been waiting to hear what I think. So hey, cheers to you guys. I super appreciate it. So let's get in there so I can let you know you can spend that viz like you've been wanting to all week. All right, let's go see who we have. Well, of course, we know this collab is going to be Final Fantasy XIII, which is a game I've actually never played, and I've played majority of the Final Fantasy games. I don't know that this game gets like a super, well, it has like a very split, very polarizing reputation, and some people love it, some people hate it, but it is the only Final Fantasy game to have a trilogy, and Lightning is the only Final Fantasy protagonist to be the star of a trilogy. So cheers to you, Lightning. And I think like generally she's pretty well respected as a likable and awesome character. So if anything, even just looking at this artwork and all this spinny stuff and fighting with the bombs and things, she looks cool while she's doing it, because the War of the Vision team, they always seem to bring awesome artwork, and really just they seem to have a knack, with the exception of Terra. I feel like they did not get the emotion right in Terra's expression, but that's another discussion for another day. But we are here to talk about Lightning, and let's do that by maybe going and looking more at her so we don't get super dizzy and nauseous looking at the fight scene over and over again. So here we have the soldier defying fate, Lightning. Of course, Lightning is of the lightning element, because that makes a lot of sense. She is going to continue to bring much power to the element of lightning, where Square Enix's golden boy Cloud resides. So you can pretty much bank on this element never sinking to the bottom of the barrel, because they would never do that to golden boy. So it's pretty fair, if you want to invest in this element, that it will stay strong forever. Anyhow, all right, let's go look at her unit details. She is a former security agent who appears in the story of another world, protected by a shroud of deception, when her sister Sarah is marked as Lassie. She rebels against the very military she served in order to free the Lassie from oppression. She later learns of her own destiny and fights to defy it. I respect you, War of the Visions, for not getting super spoilery. All we know is she's got a sister named Sarah, and there is or Sarah, I don't know. And there's a organization of that weird name, Frenchy name. All right, so that's what we know about her, and she's going to have a main job of what? The something Vanguard. Yes, Vanguard Striker class is going to be Knight of Light, a job that can employ a variety of attacks, such as both slash and missile attack type abilities, as well as an attack that destroys physical barriers. All right, so she's going to get in there, she's going to get dirty, and she's going to take down your defenses and render you helpless, I guess. I don't know. Only if you are made of water, because if you're made of rock, things might not go that same way. All right. Let's see what else she's got. All right, she has a sniper sub-job, which is a Middleguard Striker class, a bow-wielding job that attacks from a distance, specializing in sabotaging opponents by inflicting debuffs and status ailments. Status ailments, are really super annoying, and I know this because I've run into them with windy units all the time. So they seem to be something that's kind of being added a lot more. You see a lot more units coming in with this. And I don't know if this is like some like sneaky way to like get us to raise faith on some of these units and make them more susceptible to magic damage. So it's kind of like a mixed bag there. That's something to think about. Like, do you want to land the status element, or do you want to be able to resist the team that you're going up against if they're full of magic beauties and things like that? So that's on you. I'm not going to tell you. Not my job to tell you. Figure it out, but it's just something to think about. All right, next we have the Viking sub-job, which is a Vanguard Striker class. We've seen this on a lot of units. It's a job that can perform launch, which features a high critical hit rate. The Fighting Spirit reaction ability also recovers HP and boosts attack via Berserk status. I don't personally like being berserked. It's just not a good feeling for me. I'd rather sit and have my drink and enjoy that, but I don't want to be berserked. Nope, not a bit. So Viking is not usually a sub that I use a lot. I like a little bit more utility. I also don't like to get into close range on attacks, and Viking doesn't have a lot of distancy things. It's kind of like my entire philosophy with playing Final Fantasy games is that, or any RPGs really, is that I just want to get super, super strong and I want to like destroy everything and hope from afar. Even playing Fire Emblem, I love rangers. Like I just want to, or just like horsebacker archers. I can't think of it, but like I just want to be back in the back, over the back, and then and just shoot my arrows and not take any damage and just pick everything off from afar. I want to go and I want to grind and I want to go a bunch of levels and be so super strong that nothing can touch me. That's who I like to be. So Viking, you're getting up too close, getting too personal, and I want to take a step back. So Viking, I don't use you a lot. That said, this is really not an applicable discussion to you if you're somebody who likes to hit people in the head with axes. So you do what works for you. I am going to then Discord shush. I'm going to then move on and talk about her Trustmaster reward, which is Lightning's Garter Bag. That would be, if we can click on it, an accessory, and she wears it as a garter. It's got a little bag, but if you see, like, her leg isn't very big, so I don't think a lot can fit in this little garter bag. Maybe like a cigarette, maybe a match. These things, I don't know why these are all fire things that I'm thinking of. She's lightning. Maybe she would have like a cable with like a little broken wire at the end, a little raw wire. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, that's her garter bag. It's a bag regularly worn on the leg of Lightning, a former security agent from another world. Suited to her unique acrobatic fighting style, the bag never shifts or slips down when worn properly. And so if it does, because you have a sweaty leg, your master or your teacher or whoever is just going to be like, hey, you just didn't put that on properly. And it's going to be your fault, and you're going to have to go to bed at night feeling bad about your life. So wear it properly, don't sweat. All right, so it has an ability called Inspark, and that will raise your attack. Raises the attack and lightning attack of allies within range for 3 turns. And as you can see, it's got quite a nice little map there of range. Sorry, so is that what you like? You want me to say range? Of where your friends can be in order for it to help them. So let's see. It also comes with hit points, attack stat of 38, critical 8, and a critical evade of 12. So put that on your leg, just don't let it slip if you're into that. Her limit burst will be Army of 1, and that will raise her own slash resistance piercing rate for 3 turns, deal 3 hit large damage to targets, or no, 2, sorry, zip it to a target. It's not AoE, it's single target. And then lower lightning resistance for 3 turns for that target unit. Single target. Okay. And then we can watch it real quick. And then we gotta move on because got so many things to talk about. Blech, gross. Alright, my voice is kind of holding up, so we'll see if we can get through that. Okay, so there she goes, defeating bombs as she does. So good for you, Lightning. Are you cool to pull? Yeah, you know what? I think she is pretty cool to pull. I think she looks cool. I think the art is great. And she'll be a great addition to the element of lightning itself, which doesn't really need any help or any revamping or whatnot. But she's the new one, and she's here for a limited time. So if that's your element, if you get really excited about it, or if this is your game, or if Lightning's your girl, then she's absolutely cool to pull. So there we go. Moving on to this guy. Oof. Alright, so hey, this guy's Snow, and wouldn't you know, he's representing the element of ice. So here he is, and let's go to his stats real quick because I don't need to look at that anymore. So he's a man who appears in the story of another world, protected by a shroud of deception. He's the leader of Nora, a group fighting against the Sanctum military in order to protect Lucy. Though he is seen as spirited and positive hothead by his companions, it is actually a manifestation of his need to avenge those who have fallen throughout his conflict. So if you don't like him, it's actually because you don't see him, is I think what they're trying to say. So if you think he's dumb, if you think he's not cool, that's your fault, and go pull him anyway, I guess. That is kind of what I'm reading there. All right. His main job is the Indomitable Hero, which is a Vanguard physical tank class, a job that utilizes courage for high durability and deals damage to enemies with high defense by using an attack that increases its own defense piercing rate. Next, we have a Pugilist, his sub-job, a Vanguard physical tank class, a job with high fortitude that can use abilities which increase in power for every time it has taken damage during battle. This is also one that I don't use a lot. Sometimes I wear it on Oron. Ninja, his Vanguard Striker class, his third sub-job, he only has two. He has two sub-jobs. Don't write me up. Vanguard Striker class, a job with extremely agile mobility that can perform a hide, making it difficult to be targeted by the enemy, which kind of goes against the idea of him being a tank, right? Anyway, well, that's up to you. Figure that out. His Trust Master reward will be the Engagement Necklace. Looks like a necklace. It's an accessory with a hit point stat of 310, 12 defense, and 10 critical evade. It will give you the ability in freeze, which will raise his own and his allies' accuracy and ice attack for 3 turns. I do like raising ice attack, and of course, accuracy was very important when Ice was going against all the dodgy girls, Tifa and 2B. Anyhow, this is a necklace given by a young man named Snow from another world. I keep emphasizing that they're from another world. It's fine. It's fine. We don't think they're from Earth. We know Final Fantasy takes place in a fantasy world. It's fine. Okay, another world. At the time of his proposal, he is passionate and sincere in his feelings for Sarah. Okay, now it's getting a little spoilery. The object of his affections. Okay, so this is like possibly future brother-in-law of Lightning if we're just going to read what's going on here in little snippets that they'll give us. That's not to say any of that comes to pass. Let's be clear about that. Alright, his limit burst, the Sovereign Fist, will deal large damage to targets, so that is AoE, within range, and have a chance of inflicting stun for 1 turn, which does not affect targets with float status. They keep talking about float. I don't know who's using float, except Gilgamesh. But he shouldn't be fighting against Gilgamesh because they're on the same ice squad, right? Right. So maybe that's going to come into play a little bit more in the future. I hope not, because float's really stupid. I never have liked float. I think there's like a couple times in some old school Final Fantasy fights where the Earth boss is doing like Earthquake or Quake, and you want to be on float so it doesn't hit you at all, like that's a cool time to have float. But that's pretty much it. Nobody else uses it ever. So I don't know. That's kind of me to me. So look at this guy's face. Just look at it. Just gaze on it. Just look at it. I mean, I know they did their best in the War of the Vision style to like make him look really, really cool, right? They tried. They really tried. We can look at this while I'm talking. Here he goes. Trying to look cool again. So, here's my thing. So he's supposed to be a tank for ice, and I play ice a lot ever since 1991 when Sweetheart's Solaire came out. I've been running her in Go Battle. I really, really enjoy her. Make me dizzy. Go back to this dumb face. And so I've been having fun with Sweetheart Solaire for a really long time. She's a super, super fun unit to use, and that's really what drew me to running an ice squad in general. So I have been using her and Arania and Nasha. Nasha's been my tank. And Nasha's done a super, super good job, and she's got a side ponytail, and she's really cool and cute, and like her personality in the story is pretty funny. So do I want to replace Nasha with this guy? Yeah, I don't think I do. I'm sorry. He kind of looks like a fool. Yeah, maybe he thinks he's super courageous and like has twice the courage she has, but you know what? She's got courage when it counts. And she's been there for me. So, I don't know. And I think about the ice fights that I'm having against the windy peeps. And all I'm seeing, it seems like more and more and more, those dodgy girls are fading into the past. I'm not seeing a lot of physical windy teams. I'm seeing a lot of magic windy teams. It's so much Mary Tyler Moore. It's so much... Jaden and gross, disgusting Sottily. So that's what I'm seeing when I'm going out there. Do I think that I need another physical tank and one that maybe thinks he's better than my Nasha? No, I don't. I don't think I need him. And what I'm more excited about is I don't have Fravia. Well, I have her, but she's not built. I pulled her kind of like late in the game. So my eye is going to be on Agrius, and she's the one that I'm thinking that will really give a great boost to my ice team. So Snow, sorry, no, you're not cool to pull. You've got a dumb face. You look like an idiot, and no, I don't want you. So not cool to pull. And maybe you guys were going to be like, oh, well, I heard he's really good, and that's that's fine. That's fine. Remember, this is a cool to pull video. This is not whatever you want it to be. Nope. It's not. So there we have those guys. And I guess the last person we have to talk about is good old Deadeyes. Where is he? Ugh. And it's not even pull, but like, how much do you put into Deadeyes? See, clearly not much. I haven't even broken his limit yet. No, I don't know. This guy is not doing it for me. I don't think that his kit warrants the investment that I would have to put into it. I mean, I think that in general, they've been giving us a lot of really good free units. Locke was amazing, and he was our last really strong freebie light unit. I don't know. I don't think Hope's kit does it with this boomerang Quanger feature. And then he's got, Red Mage, which that's great for jamming thrust, always fine. And then stupid Time Mage. Nobody likes that one. So I don't even know that I would encourage, I don't even know if that's cool to invest in this guy. That's kind of where I'm going with it. But hey, he's free, and so a lot of people just feel like, oh, build him anyway, whatever. And hey, we get a boomerang, we got it today, and that's great. Link had a boomerang, and I can get a, okay, that's cool. Boomerang's, I guess, a cool weapon because Link had one, but I don't know. It's just one of those weird things too, where he's the only person in the game that can use it. It's not even an attack boomerang; it's like a magic boomerang, which I guess Link's was kind of a magic boomerang too. But I don't know. I just don't. I don't see how it's going to be applicable. I don't know that the investment is worth it, even if you're a new account. I guess you could build him, and he could maybe be like that third if you're just starting out. Could be that 3rd, 4th, or 5th, to complete a party for PvE or PvP. But what's he gonna do in there? I don't know. He's just gonna stare at everyone with his dead eyes. So, I don't know. Let's go look at his jacket. Hope's got a jacket. Gives you some HP. It's a shield variety, defense 6, spirit 6, critical evade 8. Power and enchant is the ability on there, which will raise the attack and magic of allies with an area around self for 3 turns. Again, we have other things that can do this. And this is a jacket worn by a boy named Hope from, guess what? Another world. Not this one, another one. It's made from durable cloth. This luxury item is not only fashionable, but also offers some protection in the event of disaster. Protection against want. I don't see a lot that is going to help me there. So anyway, that's how I feel about Hope, if you couldn't read between the lines, but I'm not super excited about him. So there is that. Now, there are some really good banners on there, the paid banners, the ones for vision cards. Select your own and then get like a bunch of rainbow vision cards in the process, and same for units, and there's one for shards. So if you've got paid viz hanging around, this is your week, because there's a lot of good stuff there. But I say that, and next week, who knows, maybe they'll drop something even better. And 2K paid viz, who knows what that's going to be worth next week. So I don't know, make your choices, do what's good for your account, whatever you think is cool, right? And in the meantime, look forward to tactics. Look forward to, I don't know, like whatever mystery stuff they've got cooking up for this 2.5 year anniversary. And I guess that's pretty much it. Oh, and good luck with the drop. I keep waiting for the news to alert us that they messed up the drops for like that little lightning sword thingy. And we all get like a crap ton of viz, and I don't know, like five of those swords or something, because I don't know. I'm still waiting to find out where's it dropping, because it's not dropping here, not in this world, not in my world. So good luck to you with your pulls. You can now go spend your viz, right? Yeah, thanks for waiting. All right, and yeah, good luck on that, and tell me what you think about this collab, and if you got lucky and all that good stuff. And you're welcome for not sneezing in your ear. And now that we wrap that up, I will say my awkward goodbye, and as always, cheers. Oops, sorry, I'm back. There was one thing. I know you're all like about to pound the summon button, so sorry for that. But there was another thing I want to mention. So did you notice in this fight, there is, where is she? Oh, she's coming up. There you go. There she is. Yeah. Check her out. Well, after they start moving around. Stop it, Scoggins. No, not you. You. Yeah, look, it's Feng. Or Feng. What, Feng? 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 Anyhow, she's here, and she's been given the War of the Visions treatment, both in her artwork and in her sprite. She's kind of got the Phoebe / Summer Kilfei body stance, which isn't my favorite body stance, but things could be worse. But yeah, I've been kind of wondering like what's going on in their minds. I mean, we got the same treatment for Kefka, and not that I want to see a booty slapping Kefka sprite, but it's interesting that they went through and they applied the artwork to both the headshots and then also to the sprites. So gotta wonder what's going on. I wonder if we'll get like some magical banner in the future where it's like all these kind of like sub character sprites and things that were designed, and maybe we'll get them on our teams or something. Anyway, that's something to speculate on and spread rumors about and get people all up in a tizzy. And so yeah, that's always fun. All right, sorry. Go pound the summon button. You're released. All right. Yes, and once again, cheers.